Yo, what's going on, America? What is going on, YouTube? How y'all feel? I'm sorry if the shade is blocking my face. Maybe you can't see. I'm not sure, but I'm about to move here in a second. Give me a sec, okay? All right. So it is what it is out here. I'm about to go out here and get some of this grease. So if y'all not understanding what I meant when I said grease, that's money. That's the finances. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to talk about a few things this evening. All right. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, tax season is almost over with. You know what I'm saying? It's April, y'all. It ends April 15th. If you have yet to do your taxes, what are you waiting for? But if you are a rideshare driver and you have yet to do your taxes, I put a link in the show notes, okay, for QuickBooks Self-Employed, okay? Now, let me just start off and tell you how QuickBooks works and what it does for you, okay? Number one, tracks your miles. It tracks your expenses. You'll be able to print out reports, view reports like P&L statements, P&L reports. What are you spending the most money on? Where you can pretty much cut back. Reports that will allow you to be able to be more efficient as a driver. I utilize these reports to cut back in areas where I just don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? It shows you if you're losing money, if you're making money. It tells you when you should pay your taxes, because you should pay your taxes quarterly if you're a rideshare driver, if you're an independent contractor rather, and it tells you what that estimated amount is, so that you can send a check to IRS. Okay, and with all that being something that it can do, you also have the ability to do your taxes at the end of the year, and it's free. So now, the app and everything that it does yearly is not free. It's like $16 a month. Now, you're probably wondering, but I got Stride Ride or whatever, that's free. Well, Stride Ride and all the other stuff, all it does is track your miles. This does that, plus it tracks your expenses, which are very important. You need to know at the end of the year what you spent your money on. So when you went and bought that windshield wiper fluid, that was for your business. You understand? You can't drive your car if you can't clean the stuff off your windshield, right? That needs to be tracked. Remember you bought those mats for the floor? That's for business. You know what I'm saying? You track everything with that, okay? So it's important that you track stuff like that and you know the importance of it. Please, if you haven't already signed up for QuickBooks Self-Employed, use the link in the show notes. Don't be an idiot. Get your tax stuff right, man. Seriously. I want to disclose this. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I'm not a consultant at all. I'm just a rideshare driver himself, okay? I'm just telling you how I've been doing it. And so I'm not showing you or telling you about how you can do your taxes. I don't really know how you would do yours. Okay, all I'm simply saying is they do have professionals. They have people that you can kind of chat with that can help you, but not me. Let me make sure I clear it up. And then the next thing I want to talk about, I really don't know a whole bunch about it, so I'm not going to get really, really into it. I'm just going to tell you a few things. Okay, so some people wanted me to talk about the IPO that Lyft just dropped and what I think about it. Well, let me say this. I'm not one of those kind of guys that invest into stocks and bonds, stuff like that. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not saying I won't never do it. I'm just saying today, I don't. So, I mean, only thing I can tell you is that you do drive for Uber and Lyft, right? So Uber and Lyft, right? So it's not the worst ideal in the world to invest in something that you do. But I'm not going to be doing that in the near future. Not to mention, I have heard that Lyft has been going down ever since the first day. So, I mean, not really a good sign right there. But No, what do I know? I don't know nothing about the damn shit anyway. So, you know, you may know more. I don't know anything about it. I just wanted to say something about it, and I'm done with that. It's for the most part, that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know, basically, what I do know about the IPO, now the company is a public company. You know, they have to. Oh man. So they have to. I got a 45-minute long ride here I'm about to go pick up. So they have to disclose all their financial. In my book, that's beneficial because, you know, one thing that Uber and Lyft never had to do was really tell us for real what they making. I mean, they used to always tell us that they were losing money, but now they basically have to show it to us. So I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now you know if they're really making money or what. But you know, other than that, man, I'm not really a big on that. I do watch the bearded Uber guy. That's my guy right there. Yeah, he invested with Lyft. I'm actually on his Facebook group. Shouts out to the Hustle Gang. You can find that on Facebook. It is a secret group. And the one thing, listen, you know, I don't really talk about too many YouTubers. I don't really give too many shout outs to him unless I really, really respect him. I do respect him a lot. He has a group on Facebook that I think is by far light years ahead of everybody else. The reason why I say that is because everybody on that group, if you ask a question, they give you an honest answer and no like sarcasm, no criticism, none of that comes behind it. As soon as you ask on most of these groups, the first thing they do is say something like, you don't know that by now? No, they don't know, man. Maybe they just started, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people be new, so they don't always know what you think they should know. So helping people in this game is a lot far better than downing them. You know what I'm saying? I think we do a lot of that in this industry. You know, and we need to stop that. So that, and then my last thing is about the LA thing. Okay, now I haven't really checked in on that, but I did want to follow up a little bit about that. You know, I respect what the guys are doing. I mean, it's their constitutional right to protest. But I'll be honest, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I really don't think protesting helps that much. Now, I hope I'm wrong. Like I said, I haven't checked in on that, so they might have got a pay raise. They might have not. I'm not sure. Either way, I still believe that at the end of the day, protesting, especially when you're not even an employee, you know, they really almost at this point they don't even feel like they even have to give you, you know, anything. I mean, because you know, when those people were out there protesting, I promise you, there were people out there getting that money. They wasn't worried about that protest. They were sitting there and they were getting surge rides and stuff because everybody was sitting there pretty much wasting time, in my opinion, doing something that is not going to really help them in the long run, in my opinion. So if you're a protester and you watching this video, you can go ahead and slam me in the notes if you, in the comments if you want to. And it is what it is. This is what I feel. I feel like it's a big ass waste of time and probably even money because you could have been out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. The 60 cents a mile or 65 cents a mile is really low for a state like California. Yo, and with that being said, this is your boy Prime, and it's been my damn time. Now, don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. And I'm out.